kindergarten. Welcome back. I am here with a very special guest that I want to introduce you to. Before we get started today, I want you to meet Crash. Miss Leslie finally got a new puppy. He is almost 8 weeks old, so he's still very, very little. So he's 8 weeks old, so that's almost 2 months. And you guys are 5 and 6 years old. And remember, 1 year has 12 months. So he's still very little. And as you can see, he has lots to learn. And he's very ornery and he likes to play and he loves to pick on Ellie and make her go crazy. He's gonna be a guest and he's gonna come see you guys quite often on my videos, so make sure you watch so you can watch him grow up with me. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over our tricky teens. Remember, our tricky teens are those numbers after 10, before 20. Okay, so they're all those numbers that start with a 1 to show one group of 10, and then they have a different number after, so it's 10 and blank more. And then you fill in that blank with numbers 1 through 9 to decide your teen. So before we go ahead and do that, I want you to go and get a paper and a pencil or pen or marker or crayon, whatever you have to write with. But if you don't have that, that's okay. Go ahead and find 20 objects you can use. So maybe you'll get 20 Legos or 20 toys or 20 pennies. 20 of anything that you can get around your house. Maybe you need to go outside and find 20 rocks. Whatever is easy for you. That way you can be able to make these numbers with those and represent them in that way, okay? So to begin, go ahead and hit pause. Go get your objects and come on back. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the number 11. Remember, 11 is going to be made with the number 1 and a 1. So if you have a pencil, go ahead and write 1 and a 1 to show the numeral for the number 11. Once you have done that, I want you to go ahead to draw me 11 circles. You don't have to make the 10 frame, just make the 11 circles by themselves. Okay? And if you have your objects, go ahead and show me one group of 10 of your objects and one group of one object. Okay? That way you can show that 11 is 10 and one more. Remember, that's what a full 10 frame means. Hold on, Crash is fighting me. All right. Once you're done with that, for my friends with a paper and pencil, we're also going to write the word 11. So the word 11 is spelled E-L-E-V-E-N. So go ahead and make 1 and 1 for to show 11, one group of 10 and one single 1. Draw your circles, that is one group of 10 and one more, and write your word. If you have objects, all you need to do is make your one group of 10 and one more. Go ahead, pause your video if you need a little more time. All right, your next number is the number 12. 12 is made with a 1 and a 2. So my friends who have paper and pencil or pen or marker or crayon, whatever you have to write with, go ahead and write the number 1 and a 2. Make sure you don't write your 2 first because that would make it 2 groups of 10 and one more. We want one group of 10 and 2 more to show 12. Once you're done writing that, go ahead and show me your groups of 10 and 2 more. So remember, your tens place comes first, so one group of 10, and your ones place comes next, so 2 ones. Go ahead and do that, and if you have your objects, make sure one group of 10 and your group of 2. When you're done doing that, I want you to go ahead and write the word 12 also if you have your writing utensils. 12 is spelled T-W-E-L-V-E. If you need a little more time to do this, go ahead and press pause on your video and you can play it again when you're ready. Your next number is the number 13. 13 is one group of 10 and 3 more. It's written with the number 1 and the number 3. So go ahead and write your number 1 and your number 3 now. Once you're done with that, go ahead and create your groups of one group of 10 and a group of 3 more. So my friends, with my objects, that's what you're going to do, okay? Because this tens place right here says we have one group of 10 and 3 ones. And our 10 frame shows that with one full 10 frame and a 10 frame with 3 dots. So that's one group of 10 and 3 more. When you're done doing that, you're going to go ahead and write your word. 13 is spelled T-H-I-R-T-E-E-N. Go ahead and write that as well. Go ahead and pause your video if you need a little bit longer, okay? Your next number is 14. 14 is made with a 1 and a 4 because it's one group of 10 and 4 more. So if you have your writing utensil, go ahead and write that. Once you're done with that, you're going to make your group of circles. Remember, we don't have to make a 10 frame to do this. You can just draw circles by themselves. My friends with objects or fingers, go ahead and show me your group of 10 and 4 more. When you're done doing that, go ahead and spell the word 14. 14 is spelled F-O-U-R-T-E-E-N. 14. Go ahead and press pause. If you need a little bit more time, Miss Leslie's going to go ahead and move on, okay? Your next number is number 15. 15 is made with a 1 and a 5 because it is one group of 10 and 5 ones. Go ahead and make your number 1 and your number 5. Make sure you don't flip-flop them and write the 5 first because it's not 51 we're making 15. 15 is shown as one full 10 frame or one group of 10 and 5 ones. So if you have objects or you're ready to write your groups or draw your groups with your circles, go ahead and show me a group of 10 and a group of 5 because 15 is one group of 10 and 5 more. When you're done with that, we're going to write the word just like we've been doing. 15 is spelled F-I-F-T-E-E-N. So go ahead and write that when you're done. Press pause if you need a little bit more time. Your next number is 16. 16 is one group of 10 and 6 more, and it is written with a number 1 and a 6. So go ahead and write this numeral first. If you have objects, go ahead and make your groups of one group of 10 and 6 more. My friends who are writing, when you're done making this, go ahead and draw me a group of 10 and a group of 6. 16 is spelled S-I-X-T-E-E-N. So go ahead and make that word as well if you are writing. Pause if you need a little bit more time. Our next number is 17. 17 is one group of 10 and 7 ones. So it looks like this when we draw one group of 10, 7 ones. If you're writing, go ahead and first make your numerals of a 1 and then a 7. When you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and draw one group of 10 with 7 more. My friends with objects, go ahead and make your group of 10 and your group of 7 to show me 17. When you're done doing that, you're going to go ahead and write the word. 17 is spelled S-E-V-E-N-T-E-E-N. Ooh, that's a long one. Go ahead and press pause when you are, or if you need more time, and then when you're ready, press play again to move on to the next one. Your next number is 18. 18 is written as one group of 10 and 8 more, so it's a 1 and then an 8. When we draw one group of 10, 8 more. Remember, we're doing circles, not necessarily 10 frames, unless you would like to do 10 frames, and you can do them. If you're making a 10 frame, I just want to show you that you make a rectangle with a long line across and only 4 short lines up and down, right? We don't want more than 4 because we only want to have 10 squares total. If you're using objects, go ahead and make one group of 10, make one group of 8. When you're all done with that, we're going to write the word. 18 is spelled E-I-G-H-T-E-E-N. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and hit pause so I can move on to the next one. This next one's going to be our last number from the Tricky Teens, okay? And your last number is 19. 19 from our Tricky Teens is our last teen number before we go into a second group of 10. And we'll kind of talk about that one real fast, even though it's not a tricky teen. But 19 is one group of 10 and 9 more. So go ahead and write your numerals of a 1 and a 9. If you're making objects, you're going to make me one group of 10 and 9 more. When you're done writing your numeral for my friends writing, go ahead and draw your circles to show me one group of 10 and 9 more as well, okay? When we're all done with that, you're going to spell the word. 19 is spelled N-I-N-E-T-E-E-N. 19. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and press pause. And then you can press play again when you're ready to move on to our final number. All right, the last number is not a tricky teen, but it's what comes right after, and it's going to be the number 20. The number 20 is written as two groups of 10 and 0 ones. So to represent that, we have 2 full 10 frames. So you will draw 2 groups of 10. For your numerals, it's a 2 and a 0. When we write our word, it is T-W-E-N-T-Y, 20. For my friends making the objects, it's 2 groups of 10 is all you need to make. For my friends drawing circles, you just need to draw me 2 groups of 10. Super simple, right? So this is the number 20. And that is the final number of our Tricky Teens review today. Tomorrow when I get back on, we're going to go ahead and we're going to review Addition to 10. If you have any questions at all, you can send me a message on Remind, or Mom and Dad can email me. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.